This is BS 110 News Station. Reporting live from Michigan State University.
Wow, that's good.
With Ali Abdul, Mike Salemey, Abhilash Kotte, and Precious Paul.
Hello, my name is Precious Paul.
And I'm Abhilash Kotte, and this is BS News Station 110, reporting live this evening.
For tonight's top story, we have a new hot topic: paper or plastic. We'll examine the effects of grocery bags on the environment and discover whether or not our local supermarkets are aiding or detrimental to Lake Lansing. Under the belief that water could dilute any substance, industries and individuals during the 18th and 19th centuries often used rivers and lakes as garbage cans. Industrial effluents, raw sewage, and animal carcasses would often be dumped into waterways without much thought of contamination in downstream neighbors.
This practice started changing in the 20th century as people became aware of the importance of clean water to health. However, as more industries and people moved into the Great Lakes region, the more rivers and lakes became polluted. Today, pollutants enter the Great Lakes in many different ways, but the main three entryways of pollutants are point source, non-point source, and atmospheric pollution, which leads us into this special in-depth report. The city of East Lansing is a booming small town with incredible nightlife, small boutiques, and home to Michigan State University, with the nationally ranked College of Education, 44,000 students, and of course, the great Spartan basketball and football teams. With a well-rounded recycling program and a recent proposal for a multi-million-dollar recycling facility in that works, this institution has what it takes to become a leader in pollution education. But do the Spartans really know how unsuspecting pollutants can destroy their local environment? Special reporter Ali Abdul-Hadi has the update.
Hi, this is Ali Hadi reporting for BS 110 News at Lake Lansing. When pollutants enter the waterway through a specific entry point, such as a drain pipe draining directly into the river, it's called point source pollution. Industrial water discharges and sewage treatment plants are the main culprits of this type of pollution. Point source pollutants can include many different organic and inorganic substances, including human waste and toxic metals. Point source pollution can be traced into a specific discharge point and owner. Therefore, it has been the easiest source of pollution to control and regulate. Since the Clean Water Act of 1972, nearly 100% of all industrial plants use control measures to reduce their toxic discharge, and the number of sewage treatment facilities has doubled. On the other hand, when Meijer customers throw away their trash bags, this sometimes leads to what we see today, a paper bag that made its way to Lake Lansing through the carelessness of littering, and letting the bag slip during rainfall. Back to you, Precious. No.
That was very interesting, Ali. Then again, so is the new Britney Spears CD. I mean, first we hear that she cuts all of her hair off and sews a tattoo of a star on the back of her head. Next, she's in a heated court custody battle with her children's father over who gets to be the rightful parent of the sons. And next, we now hear that she's recently banned from driving. Interesting indeed, huh?
Yes, Precious. Moving on to more serious topics. Special reporter Mike Salemey has the first-hand scoop of this paperback hot topic. Let's take a look even further at Meijer on Grand River Avenue. Mike?
Meijer, arguably the largest hypermarket chain in the Midwest and the 25th largest retailer in the nation, prides itself on service and initiative such as the Community Rewards Program. But is this grocery store powerhouse environmentally rewarding our community? According to Robert Fenn's grocery bag comparison, plastic bags use less material per bag, less energy per bag, either about the same or more fossil fuel per bag and lower atmospheric and waterborne emissions per bag. Plastic bag usage has exceeded paper bag consumption at grocery stores both in Michigan and nationwide. Statistics show, and economics is the essential factor. Let's take a look at Meijer's decision firsthand. Meijer employee Lorainne is here today to share her experience with Meijer's plastic versus paper choice. Do you know how much more economically sound plastic bags are for Meijer versus paper?
Well, that's a two-sided thing. Economically, they're very sound for Meijer because they're very lightweight and they're easier to handle, and people can carry more groceries, and that's really important, and more items than they can in the paper bags because they have handles on. You can hang them up your arms in very large quantities.
Thank you very much for your time. So if I were to tell you that the impact of paper bags on water pollution is worse than that of plastic, how would you correlate that to what you see every day as a bagger, cart distributor at Meijer?
Well, I think it makes sense because paper bags demand more storage space. Just think of all the truck delivery and the storage requirements we have to provide compared to plastic bags. This is probably why we have more plastic bags.
What do you think is the main reason why most Meijer patrons would choose plastic over paper?
Well, for instance, plastic bags are more convenient to carry around than paper bags, and like for instance if it rains, nobody wants to carry paper bags around, plus the handles on plastic bags make it easier for people to carry.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow, thanks, Mike. That was incredibly astounding information we received today. So, next time you and the family head over for a picnic at the water's edge on a Sunday afternoon, make sure that you recycle that plastic bag afterwards and attempt to avoid paper bags at all costs. So, I'm Precious Paul.
And Abhilash Kotte.
And you stay classy, East Lansing.